more, to not hold back, and to just share whatever it is that wants to come through. So again, this full moon, it peaks on Friday evening at about 6:30, and it's in the sign of Scorpio. So I don't know if you're like me, but between the eclipse, the full moon, and Mercury retrograde, it feels like things are really, really arduous to get done. Like it's really, really challenging to get an hour's work done within the hour. It takes like the whole day, and still you feel you've accomplished nothing. Frustration and anger levels are at an all-time high, and questioning everything. Where am I going? What am I doing? Thinking that you knew something before and now you're just completely in the unknown. So if you are feeling like that, please let us know, because you are not alone. And this is the whole purpose of Mercury retrograde as well, is that it is making us review, it's making us step back, it's making us look at things from a higher perspective rather than being totally immersed in it, because that's what it can feel like right now, that we're immersed in it, that we're drowning, that it's very, very hard to even tread water at the moment. So Scorpios are very sexual beings. They're very intense beings. They are very emotional beings because of the water sign. So even if you're not a Scorpio, you can be feeling these tensions and qualities. So how can you serve yourself best? What emotional release, or just release in general, do you need? Is it a release through crying, screaming, dancing, channeling your creativity? Scorpions are really creative as well, all to do with the sacral chakra. And then, you know, are you frustrated because you're not receiving enough pleasure in life? Are you angry because it's more work rather than play? And these are the things that we have to ask ourselves. You know, is it because we're angry with the world, or is it because something within us is being triggered? And with this eclipse season as well, things happen very, very quickly. So when we decide to shift into this new paradigm or timeline, things will fall into place really quickly. So if you feel like you're the, you know, when you pull back that slingshot, if you feel like you've just been going back all this time, even though you've been doing the work, this eclipse will help to propel you forward. And we're right in the middle of the Mercury retrograde as well. So thankfully it's peaking, it has peaked, and it ends on the 14th of May. So that's really, really reassuring as well. And full moons are often most intense prior to that peaking as well. So I'm glad that you're here. I'm glad that you're watching and partaking in this ceremony and ritual, because it's really going to ground you, soothe you, hold you as we move through this transition. So I'm going to ask if anybody would like to share how they're feeling around this full moon, or if any of what I've just spoke about resonates, or you completely feeling the polar opposite. So Emma or Sinead, would you like to share?